I noticed that organizations like YEC have special columns and platforms like Forbes that include a number of authors. I want to collaborate with other business owners on content, but I am not a member of an organization. What can I do to collaborate with others in my content creation? I mean, that's a good point. I mean, the YC is exceptional. I mean, I get a lot of value from it, so it made sense for me. But if something like that, it's not a good fit or you don't meet the criteria, how do you reach other entrepreneurs that you can collaborate with? Okay, excellent question. There's a lot of different ways. I mean, a lot of times the good relationships I get are when I've gone to events, different conferences where I've formed relationships, or honestly, it's like I've reached out. Like I've used I've got content published, and then what I did was I sent that content to different entrepreneurs. Like there's a lot of different people that I respect. I mean, Patrick Ambron's an example of brand yourself, where it's somebody that I go to for advice every once in a while, where it's like, hey, what do you think of this? And so you form those meaningful relationships with people so that and people that are actually experts in your area. It's not hard to end up forming those as long as you actually treat them well, you add value for them. So don't just be concerned on like, oh, hey, here's my content, always be giving me feedback. Think about what are all the ways that you can help them out. And so, ask them, like when you interact with someone at an event or you're in a LinkedIn group, like if you get a chance, like obviously if you start a conversation off by saying, how can I help you? Like, trust me, I've tried to do that. I'm a Midwesterner where I just naturally like to help people, but it comes off, I don't know if it's creepy or weird sometimes, where you're just like, how can I help you? And they're like, wait a minute, hold on, what are you selling? So have it be natural. Like actually find out when you're meeting someone, what is valuable to them. So be interested in what they're talking about and ask questions in depth. And a lot of times you can find out. We a lot of times find out that, a speaking engagement, one of our clients recently, he said, hey, I'm interested in speaking. And there was a good fit where Tech Week was an awesome conference. Like it's a great conference I like going to. I said, hey, like this is a good fit. It makes sense. It's not like I was saying, hey, the guys at Tech Week, do me a favor. It was saying, hey, this is actually a good fit. This person has an amazing entrepreneurial story. And then on the Tech Week side, that's what they're looking for. So you were helping two people out in that equation where, one's an entrepreneur that runs a conference, the other's an entrepreneur that runs an agency. And so I've found a way to help them out. And then, great results happened. Inc. ended up covering them. And it ended up being a really good situation for me where I was able to connect, friends and form a more meaningful relationship. Now, if I want to get feedback on content, if I'm getting published, I can reach out to one of those guys and say, hey, what do you think about this? And it creates more meaning, and then you're going to actually get not just a response, but you'll get a more thoughtful response.